Detroit, the city of champions. Moments etched in memories.
Swinging a fly ball, right field, down the line.
Past glories marked by trophies and banners.
The Detroit Red Wings are the Stanley Cup champions.
The same challenge arises on the mat. Win or go home. Outwit, outmaneuver, outlast their opponents, and take one step closer to joining the ranks of those that call themselves champions. The moment is now, here in the City of Champions, here at the 2022 NCAA Wrestling Championships.
On this night and in this building, with fans yearning for action, dreams will be built and broken. Heroes can be forged or forgotten, and a lifetime's worth of work distilled into 7 strenuous minutes. Welcome to the semifinals of the NCAA Wrestling Championships here in Detroit, Michigan, inside Little Caesars Arena. This scene is crazy. Penn State sits atop the leaderboard. They're looking for their 10th title. Michigan State, Big Ten champs. They're trying for their first. Arizona State looking to get a title for the first time in more than 30 years. We're so glad to have you here with us this evening. Mike Cousins with Daniel Cormier, the NCAA All-American, UFC champion. Welcome back to college and welcome to Moving Day.
Oh man, it's Moving Day, but guess what, Mike? We keep calling it Champion City. They ain't won nothing in Detroit lately, but some people that will win things tonight are these athletes competing in the semifinals and then the round of 12. I've been on both sides. I failed in the round of 12, and I've also won in the semis. This is the biggest moment that a lot of these young athletes will ever experience. There's a lot of nerves going on. It's a very thin line between jubilation and heartbreak, and we will see it on full display tonight.
Mekhi Lewis has the cradle locked up. Seal the deal. What a performance by the freshman.
Virginia Tech's first national champion. Sports Center with Nicole Briscoe and Max McGee is next. They're popping bottles on East 4th in Cleveland tonight. Adam Schefter will tell you about Deshaun Watson, how he ended up with the Browns. 32 NCAA tournament games today. Seth Greenberg, Monica McNutt break them all down. It's a big-time scoring coming from the NBA the last few weeks. See tonight's stars shine as bright. Sports Center's next. Carter Starace and Hayden Hidley, they have never faced off. Neither have Mekhi Lewis and Logan Massa. You got a lot of guys who have had careers longer than 4 years here at 174 pounds as they get going. A chalk bracket here at 174 pounds as well.
You know what this looks like? You know what this looks like, Mike? Earlier I heard him say there's only 2 perfect NCAA basketball brackets. Well, I own one of them. This would be like my bracket.
The odds are 1 in 900 quintillion. Congrats.
Yeah, you know, it's me and some other guy somewhere, you know, like that chose the bracket the way that we did.
You want to go in on a Powerball ticket?
We should, right? We really should. Hidley you see how Hidley looks a little smaller? Because Hidley took the extra year. But Hidley's like, hey, I'm not going back down to 57. I'm going to wrestle where I'm comfortable. And honestly, sometimes it's a lesson for these kids. You don't have to suck all the weight off. You can wrestle where you feel good, and you'll wrestle good.
And he's been feeling good because on his attack, he likes to go ahead and come heavy on the head with that right-hand collar. Carter Starace is a tough guy to get through his head-hands defense. He likes to attack to the right side over there, to his right. But Hidley, even being a little bit shorter in stature here, he's really kind of, I think, picked up, spent a lot of time in the weight room. He looks
big and strong.
Really solid,
yeah, he looks strong, solid. But I mean, Starace's a big kid for the weight class. You could tell. I remember when Starace was a freshman. He's young. He might not be able to compete, and he won a national championship. And now he finds himself in the semifinals again, taking on Hidley.
Underarm spin there by Hidley.
That's one of those areas that you'll see Hidley and his brother wrestle well from the underhook. They're both really good there, forcing that position to try to get to their scores.
We'll see Trent coming up at 184 pounds, who was a finalist last year.
And if there was anyone that was probably happy about Hayden going up in weight, it would be Trent, because now they can train together more frequently.
Beautiful in and out technique there. You know, a little head fake right there, drop down, then a re-attack there by Starace. Able to get the quick finish there, and he's a load on top.
most of these Penn State guys are. They're really good. They understand shortening matches.
Right.
But Heidley did a really good job there of rotating back in to Starocci to get back to his feet.
Straight on double leg attack there by Mekhi Lewis, returning national champion. And Massa's had some success at the national level too in freestyle. He's got his skill level, I think, is great. He can attack below the knee. He's great coming out the back door. He can ride when he needs to. So looks like he's into putting constant pressure forward on Lewis. Another shot there by Starocci.
You know, Sean Barnett and those guys are doing a great job at Michigan. And honestly, you can see the Kevin Jackson influence with the counter offense, running down the angles, taking singles. You know, that is why he was brought to Michigan, and you see it.
Heidley, talk about the weight management as he moves up this year from 157. He's NC State's first 5-time All-American. It was very challenging for him to stay at that weight.
No doubt about it. He decided to go all the way up, and you know, he's working out with his brother all the time. He wants to help Trent become a national champion, and I think he's helped him get better as well here, being closer to his weight to be able to work out with him.
And honestly, you know, thinking back now, there was a year where this kid should have been a national champion. There was a takedown. I can't remember what match it was, but he was in the finals.
With Jason Nolf.
It was Jason Nolf. Yeah, it was Jason Nolf.
Back in 2018.
It seemed like he got the takedown at the end of the match to win the match. Obviously didn't go his way. So to speak to how damaging that weight cut was and still get there tells you what type of athlete Hayden Heidley is.
I think this is a real critical time here for Massa. He's pretty good at it. Matt returns right there. Kai's a low there, able to cover the fingers, gets his feet moving. Good quick escape. Not much riding time there, DC.
No, not much riding time. And honestly, Mekhi is, for as good as he is on his feet, for as good as he is at game planning, he's a tough guy on top, and he's committed to the ride. He isn't one of those guys that wants to just wrestle on the feet. So Massa's going to have to do a good job of scoring, trying to score points on his feet, but also escape quickly before Mekhi can get him flattened out and get him in a position where he can start to rack up that riding time.
Look at Starocci coming across there on the far side there on that crackdown position. He's going to go ahead and switch to the double when he's really had his belt buckled to the sky right there. That's when he made the switch.
Coach, you know, we've seen that with a couple of guys. We saw that with Bravo Young earlier in the night. Same position, in on the high crotch, getting his hips all the way across to the opposite side. So you look at that and you see them doing it consistently. You understand that that is something Coach Sanderson and Coach Cunningham are doing inside their mat room.
Yeah, and you got an opportunity here for Massa. Got the leg up. He's pretty good down here, especially when he goes down below the knee, but he's not able to go ahead and get below the hips, get below the knee to do the finish.
You watch Mekhi Lewis get his foot to the mat. Foot to the mat. You start driving that foot back down to the mat. It allows for you to face your opponent and get away from him and score that escape point. Great job of Mekhi, but also really good attempt there by Logan Massa.
And Massa is capable of going ahead and putting multiple attacks together. He's just able to, you know, in and out, good fakes. Where he's best is when he's attacking below the knee and coming out the back door.
Lewis out in front, 1-0 near the end of the second. His only loss this year came in conference action against Hayden Heidley, down 7-2 against Carter Starocci, who as a freshman won the NCAA title, got a national championship before he finally got a Big Ten championship this year.
Well, DC, you mentioned how good that Mekhi is in the top position. I couldn't agree with you more here. Likes to ride on the right-hand side. Nice little front trip right there. And when you've only got 116 to ride, you're going to go ahead and do everything you can to keep that guy down. Nice forward trip right there. Can keep that toe on the mat right there, and then they go off the mat. But nice sequence there. Already has 2 seconds of riding time headed his direction. Again, if you can't get it done on the feet, and the only way you can, one of the ways you can win is to go ahead and keep a guy down for a minute. Do it.
You got to make the effort. You got to give the effort to ride. You got to give the effort. You got to break a guy's will to get up.
Nice job of picking that far ankle there off that front trip. Good job by Massa, covering the fingers, get your feet moving.
I love that term, Coach, covering the fingers. I'm taking that back with me. You get those hands, you fight the fingers, you get away.
see Massa doing a pretty good job of hunting. You can see his vision and everything is in a good spot. Right there, gets to the leg. That's what he was looking for, but can he stay behind the knee?
Oh,
that comes out the back door like we talked about.
Yep.
Mackay coming around.
Oh, he got him on his back. Oh, that is crazy.
Lewis has 2. He's got a couple of swipes as well. Put the
Oh,
pressure
my
on
goodness.
Massa.
Oh,
Yes.
he pinned him, coach. Did you see that scramble by Mackay Lewis?
Headed back to the finals. Boy.
Oh, my goodness.
He is overcome with emotion. He has overcome injury to get here to this point, denying Logan Massa. And Lewis will vie for his 2nd NCAA championship, as will Carter Starachi.
Setting up for a national champion finals, right? 2
Champ
champs,
versus champ.
champ versus champ.
The finals. I mean, seeing Mackay Lewis try to fight through the injury last year to be here, and then getting to this point here, watch this. He takes him through.
All the way through, and he comes over the top. Yeah. That's
just emotional, man. You know, these young athletes go through so much. These journeys are so long. So when it pays dividends, you see these types of reactions, and it almost fills your spirit with joy for these young men.
Well, when you saw the way he went out last year with the shoulder injury, the quarterfinals, not able to continue. Now back in the finals. That's pretty cool.
The long road back to the finals for Mackay Lewis has a stop here in Detroit, Michigan. The human spirit remains undefeated. Wishing our best. Mike Cousins, Jim Gibbons, Daniel Cormier, Quint Kesnick with you here in Detroit. We've got just 3 weight classes left on this semifinal evening. And we get to 184 pounds. Miles Amin and Bernie Truax on the left side meeting for the first time ever. On the right side of your screen here, the 2 and 3 seeds, Trent Hidley and Aaron Brooks. A rematch of last year's NCAA finals, won by Brooks 3-2.
You take a look at both these guys, you know, particularly Amin, the momentum that he must feel here in that tight match they had with Brooks, and to win that the way he did, going misdirection. You know, he kind of favors like a left-handed swing single. That's kind of his bread and butter here, attacking the right leg. And he's been really solid, and I thought that Aaron Brooks would come out here, you know, shot out of a cannon here after losing his only match of the year against Amin. But you know what? Trent Hidley is the type of guy that, you know, he's tough to beat. He was tough to beat last year at the NCAA finals. It was a close match. Got in on a single leg late. And these guys will have to battle through each other's head-hands defense to win these matches.
Absolutely. And, you know, when you look at these 4 athletes in the semifinals here, they're familiar. The only one that's new to the party is Truax. But when you watch Amin's going after him like an Olympic bronze medalist. He's going after him like a guy that has seen the highest level the sport has to offer and feels like he can get points up there. It's very important for Amin to separate himself and take the confidence that Truax has gained over the course of this competition.
Beautiful job by Brooks. He basically got into an underhook himself, which is mainly Hidley's featured position here. He did a knee pack, actually just passed and attacked below the knee in there and got the second leg and scores a quick takedown.
You know, there's this thought out there at times that some of these kids from Penn State have wrestled safe. That has not been the case over the course of these matches tonight. We have seen guys attack. We saw Starachi attack multiple times in this match. We already see Aaron Brooks on the attack. These guys are getting after it. They're trying to put points out there.
Don't tell Aaron Brooks that, by the way. He scored 43 points in his first 3 matches here.
Yeah, he's been scoring. I'm talking about last year. I'm not talking about right now. I mean, it speaks to the point, right, that these guys are much more offensive. You know, we've seen that. We have seen the Iowa guys struggle to put points up on the board. And we have seen the Penn State guys be more offensive than we've seen recently.
And we've seen the Michigan guys been more offensive than they were even in the Big Tens where they won the tournament.
Absolutely.
You know, I love they go off the mat here. Amin goes off the mat. So he's got that left toe still in.
That's one of those positions, Coach, that I hate. I hate when they dive. Why do you take your opponent to the edges of the mat to try and take him down by diving and dragging the foot in bounds?
Yeah.
Wrestle the center. Take him back to the middle where you have more real estate to try and score those points that you work so hard to try and get a chance to get.
Well, there's techniques that work on lesser opponents, but some that don't work as well here in the semifinals of the national tournament. You know, one of my favorite days of the year, guys, is Wednesday, showing up here for the warm-ups and all that. And I was very tuned in to the Penn State group as they took the mat. We had all 8 mats down, of course. Cale Sanderson was spending time with Aaron Brooks. That's the guy he was spending his time with, rolling around with, drilling. And then he puts a lot of the time on the mat still with his athletes. And Aaron Brooks practically had all of his time.
That's why guys are going there in droves, from the college level to the international level. I mean, of our 6 Olympians, I believe 4 or 5 of them were part of the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. You know, so, and bringing home medals. Because Cale is not only showing them the things that made him such a great champion, but he's also putting his time into him physically, still as he ages.
42 years of age now.
We're the same age, Coach. We were on the cadet world team together back when we were in high school. And I'm telling you, I can't wrestle around every day. I wrestle some, and I got ringworm on the back of my head.
That's on a need-to-know basis. Good job by Brooks there. He's got a cradle locked up, but he's been nothing but on the attack in this match. Limps it out, tries to get the far ankle, scoots him back the other direction, almost gets it.
The camera.
Yeah.
The camera sitting in the middle of the mat is what stopped him from completing that takedown.
Well, you were one last thought on Cale, though. He's the type of coach that's putting 5 hours a day in the room in his 40s, and so it's paying off. And his philosophy is basically got to physically put these guys in these positions so they'll feel it.
Coach Hidley has got to do something different, though. Hidley has to find a way to become the offensive man. Right now, he is just taking attacks, taking attacks, taking attacks. He has got to find a way to give something to gain some respect from Aaron Brooks, because right now Brooks doesn't fear anything coming back in his direction.
Yeah, what you normally would see from Hidley is a right-handed underhook, and you go ahead and attack that far knee. You really drive that underhook hard, but you know what? Brooks is not reaching, so he's one-handed right there. So he's leading with the right hand, keeping that left hand back because he doesn't want to face that underhook. If he does engage, he's engaging below the elbow. Right there. Grabbing the wrist right there. That's the arm. That's the right arm of Hidley, is where he really likes to jack that underhook up and take territory.
Every action that starts to, Coach, is on Aaron Brooks' terms.
Yeah.
They're on his terms. That's why, look at it. They're stalling. He's got Hidley on his heels. He's got him on his heels. He's snapping him. He's moving him. And he has got him really on the defensive.
Yeah, kind of a repeat of last year's NCAA finals match where Brooks was the guy that was taking the territory, but Hidley stayed in the match.
And well, he's doing it again, Coach. 3-1.
Yep.
Right, it's 3-1 going into the third period.
And on the left side there, Bernie Truax down 1-0. His platelets have betrayed him today as he had blood time stoppages aplenty in his quarterfinal win over Parker Keckeisen of Northern Iowa here, and the difference between him and Amin is just an escape point.
Interesting choice there by Brooks. He didn't really try to ride. I think that one of the things I saw in the Big Ten finals here with Amin, Brooks came out really hard in that first 5 minutes. You know, real physical.
You see Hidley looking for his underhook, Coach?
Yep. See those finger ties up right there, and now he counter shots. Good job by Hidley there, getting to a corner.
He got the 2, Coach.
Hidley takes the lead, 4-3 in the third.
You know, when you're on that edge of that mat, you see that white line right there. It's just so tempting to dive out, but what you actually do is bring your feet together, and it's easy to lasso them up there. Now, Brooks in on a shot. We got ourselves a match now.
Yeah, now we got ourselves a match.
You know, that was a good one because it really wasn't Hidley's go-to shot that you'd say, hey, this is the one he's going to take down a national champion with. There's one that was kind of given to him.
He had a nice re-attack.
Yeah.
Heidley's wrestling that edge, man. He's got to be very careful not to get hit for stalling again. I mean, Brooks is giving him so much to process right now. He's going to ding. They're going to ding Heidley here in a second.
He's cut the corner.
Oh, he's changed the corner. Oh, he's got a slide off, coach.
He's got the ankle.
Oh, he's got a slide off. Oh, he's got him.
Switched into it. Now he's got it. Pressure on the chest there. He's trying to shelf it, get to the far ankle.
Oh, my goodness.
Short time.
Brooks pulling him back in at the edge of the mat, right in front of the NC State corner with a trip to the finals on the line.
Oh,
trying to put the leg in.
Oh, he almost got it.
Time winding down on these two at
overtime,
184.
Yeah. You said it, coach. You said stay in the match. Give yourself a chance. Now all bets are off. All bets are off here. Now you got to just go with your Heidley.
And you know what he's looking for, that low shot right there. There's a counter shot.
That's a bad attack. That's a bad shot by Heidley.
He switched off to a double. He should be able to score.
That was a bad attempt. That's a bad attempt by Heidley, coach.
Really set up the counter shot there, DC, but the reactions of Brooks. You know, he kind of made a mistake himself in this match here, driving off the edge, but nice job getting that takedown in overtime. And Penn State continues its hot streak in the semis.
And we spoke about this before the round. We said this is normally why Penn State will separate themselves from the rest of the country, because they are putting guys in the finals.
1-to-1 match here for Amin here. He shelved to that right leg.
Look at that shot, coach. That is a bad attack by Heidley. No setup. He didn't grab him. And then you watch Brooks get to a really nice counter attack. And then once again, right, crowd him until you can cover his hips. And that's the hard break right there. That's the hard break, coach. That is it's so our sport, coach. Nobody feels good. 10 guys feel good at the end of this thing.
So personal.
Riding time not a factor. It's 1-1 with Amin and Truax on the left side. The winner goes on to face Aaron Brooks in the finals. They go out and they may also be headed to sudden victory.
You know, watching this match.
Quince with Aaron Brooks.
How do you characterize that win in the sudden victory?
God gives me my peace. This isn't me, it's God. Just blessed with my team, my family be here, so, you know, God puts me in situations to glorify him, so.
Congratulations, thank you.
Thank you.
Now,